tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Leonard. Dunn outside. Shot clock at 5. Powell's shot is off. The Nuggets on offense. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You gotta be a good team to reach that feat.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game now.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Now here's Harden. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Misses in close. And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. Jokic with a screen on Harden. Here's Murray. And the layup is good off the glass.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for the Nuggets, who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Murray, following the score by Los Angeles. On the wing, Porter. Shoots over Powell. Porter gets the bucket.
A talented shooter like Porter has no trouble with the mid-range. He makes it look almost easy.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Three-pointer. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Zubac.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Jokic for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Leonard. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Leonard's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Murray looking around. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Dunn outside. For 3, Powell. Leonard on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Porter a screen. Murray passes to Porter. Over Powell. Porter gets the bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
So it's Los Angeles now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Leonard against Porter. Shoots from 12. And it's Denver with a rebound. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Jokic. Porter with a screen on Zubac. And another basket for Denver.
You can tell Jokic has a good sense for the floor, using the pick and roll to get free for a shot.
Now Leonard, 7 points in the game. Powell outside. And the 3 off target. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Brown, defended by Dunn. Porter against Leonard. Jokic the screen. Porter the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Zubac. And no good. had a chance to take the lead. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. Powell for three. Porter pulls it in.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Zubac passes to Leonard to snap the cold streak. And here's Zubac. Harden with it. He's scoreless. Zubac's shot is off.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Now here's Jokic. Launches a three. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
He is just an excellent pick-and-roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
Now here's Dunn. Here's Harden. Good on the shot.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Harden against Murray. Porter with a screen on Harden. On the wing, Porter. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. Porter's got 7 points.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Nuggets on top, up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
So, on the floor for the Clippers, it's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Ben Simmons is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Coffey in at the 3. Here's Simmons. Denver getting their last shot to go. Pass to Zubac. Bogdanovic with it. It's hauled in by Saric. Simmons against Westbrook. Here's Strawther. And here's Porter. Saric a screen. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Bogdanovic, that's good. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Brown's checked in for Denver. Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Zubac with a screen on Westbrook. Dunn outside. Here's Coffey. They get it back. Zubac. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Zubac has got his first points in this one.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Here's Westbrook. No points so far. Saric a screen. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Back to Saric. 6 to shoot. Porter with a screen on Zubac. The Nuggets need to get one up. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Ryan, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Watson. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Here's Porter. Coffee grabs a board. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here. Murray's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Coffee. Leonard outside. There's a screen. There's the triple. Look at Leonard dialed in from deep.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Denver leading by 3. Saric a screen. Now here's Murray, defended by Dunn. Outside Porter, takes the 3. Another miss by Porter.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Dunn's shot is good.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Outside Murray, puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. Murray's got 7 points.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Jones against Porter. Jones, the pass to Leonard. Oh, Leonard! A special delivery!
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Saric, a screen on Bogdanovich. Up top, Saric. Porter looks it over. Clock at 6. Shoots over Zubac. Porter's shot is off. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Down low. Jones, the pass to Leonard. No dice from 9 feet. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Porter. Launches it. And again, it's Denver missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Leonard can't get it to go. Denver in the lead. Porter with a screen on Bogdanovich. Westbrook, the pass to Porter. Shoots from the elbow. That one goes. Count it. 11 points in the game.
And this team encourages Porter Jr. to look for his shot because they know how dominant he can be.
Here's Dunn. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Denver. Watson comes in for Porter Jr. Coffee, he's checked in for the Clippers. Harden comes in for Bogdanovich. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Dunn with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Dunn, the pass to Jones. Cans it with nobody near him. And the Clippers lead by 1.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Murray passes to Watson. Jokic with a screen on Leonard. Now here's Jokic over Jones. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's the 3. Can't hit that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Clippers on top, leading by... Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
The combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Pass to Powell. Lets it fly. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Porter's shot is off. The Clippers trail. Here's Powell. Porter pulls it in.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Pass to Jokic. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Now it's a 3-point Denver lead.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
Leonard against Porter. Leonard inside. 12 points for him.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Harden against Murray. Here's Jokic. Jokic using his size.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 14. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And here's Jokic outside. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Yeah, standing tall at the arc, Jokic buries it.
Here's Harden. Got a piece of it. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Murray with it. Picked up by Powell. Porter gets the bucket.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Murray moving that ball, creating for others.
Clippers trail by 6. Here's Dunn. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. It's stolen. Right side Murray. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Willing to sacrifice his body. Porter Jr. on the attack draws the whistle.
Westbrook, he's checked in for Brown. Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. 9-point game. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. You look at Nikola Jokic. What a contribution.
Well, as a coach, you have to make adjustments to put a stop to all the damage he's doing. The way they've defended him is not cutting it.
Powell against Westbrook. It's Powell, high post. Gordon against Jones. 5 to shoot. Here's Harden. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Harden's got his second basket.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Murray passes to Gordon. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Clippers trail by 9. Outside Jones. Pass to Powell. Jones against Gordon to the inside. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
And just continuing to pile it on. Leonard is such a ruthless player.
Jokic the screen. Murray passes to Jokic. It's good. Jokic has got 13 in the second half.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
1:35 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Back to Harden. To the paint. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
They're taking the opportunity to get airborne. Kawhi doesn't hold back when he sees an opening.
Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Coffee, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Powell. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Murray. Here's Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
1:06 left to play in the third quarter here. Harden against Murray. Zubac with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Bogdanovic. Rejected by Jokic.
But look at Jokic using those long arms, managing to get his hand on the ball and knock it away.
Pass to Murray. Now Jokic. And they double up Jokic. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Simmons has checked in for the Clippers.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
There's Bogdanovic with the three. Rebounded by Denver. And here's Murray. The three is up. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Nuggets ahead, up 9. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for the Clippers, they've got Chris Dunn, Kawhi Leonard out there with Amir Coffey. Then there's Derek Jones, and it's Bogdanovic in at the 2 guard. Denver leading by 6. Outside Murray. And there's Saric on the assist by Murray.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Denver.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
Now Murray. To the middle. Here's Saric. The second effort. No good that time. Jones with some nice D. Bogdanovich against Westbrook. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Leonard. Excellent defense there from Watson. Denver leading by 6. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in.
So active on offense. Murray doing it himself.
Now here's Dunn. He's covered closely. Pass to Coffey. Here's Leonard. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Nuggets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Murray passes to Saric, and he gets that one. And it's a 10-point Denver lead.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Saric. Michael Porter comes in for Watson. And Aaron Gordon subbed in for Westbrook. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And here's Porter outside. Rebounded by Dunn.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Harden, good.
And just a quick reaction from Harden. He sees the opportunity, he gets out on the break, and snags the points in transition.
Here's Murray, driving inside. 2 points. That one goes. Murray's gotten 4 this quarter.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Here's Powell. Jones feels it out. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Murray passes to Jokic. Throw it down, Nikola.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Leonard's checked in for Jones. Top of the key. Brown grabs a board. The Nuggets lead by 7. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Oh, stolen by Harden. Leonard, left side. No good. Great D that time from Jokic. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as much as 10. Porter with a screen on Harden. Murray passes to Porter. Shoots over Harden. Porter's shot is off. Clippers trail by 7. On the wing, Harden takes a 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. For Denver, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Powell against Murray. Jokic in the post. Shoots over Zubac. Inside. Jokic drops it in.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Leonard with the ball. Now Porter defending. And it's good for 2. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Murray against Harden. Porter a screen. Murray passes to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
An incredibly strong player. Leonard able to convert through the contact.
The free throw drops for Leonard. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Porter with a screen on Harden. The drive by Murray. Here's Porter. Back to Murray. Jokic the screen. Shot clock at 6. There's the three. Now pulls it in.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
Leonard against Jokic. Back to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Harden. Here's Murray. And another basket for Denver. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're down by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. So it's Denver picking up the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
All right, thank you. Nikola, this team showed up tonight defensively. What can you say about the effort on that end of the floor?
I mean, it's a whole collectively, you know, it's not just one guy, it's the 5 guys on the floor. So it's a coach, it's a bench, it's a fan. So thank you guys. Thank you a lot.
Thanks to all. Thanks to you, Nikola. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.